Now let's look at the 5 practical steps that you need to take to build your executive presence. Coming up. Number 1, conceive an executive identity. In other words, believe that you can be executive. Now that speaks to your attitude now. Okay, believe it in you first. Believe that you can be executive, or believe that you have an executive identity. That is very important. You start with what happens in your head first. Okay, before the clothing, before everything else, your communication skills and everything else. First of all, you have to believe it in you. Believe that you have an executive identity. That is very, very, very important. Let's work on you first. Let's work on your mind first. Your mindset. Number 2, communicate with authority. Now, this is about mastering your communication skills. You need to set a time apart to make sure that you work on your vocal projections, work on your ums and your ahs and clear yourself from such. You work on your communication skills. Very important. It is about speaking to command the room without being boisterous or shouting to prove your point. Number 3, connect to build trust. That is so crucial. Trust is the foundational piece of communication. If they trust you, they can easily open up to you. And if you trust them, of course, you can easily open up to them. That is trust. Very important component. So trust is reciprocal in nature. So what do I mean? During that communication, so how do you connect with them? You make sure that you maintain eye contact. That is very important. I know maintaining eye contact sometimes in some cultures it can be problematic, and it has got a different meaning. Like us Zulus, when you are communicating with an adult, you don't have to look at the adult on his eyes. But of course, in the West, you have to look at the adult directly in the eye. Okay, so in this case, to build trust with your people, maintain eye contact. Number 4, conduct your audience through poise. What I mean by that, I mean have composure and the presence of mind, meaning you are aware of your surrounding. You are aware of what is happening around the room. That's when you can also tell whether you are connecting with them or not, or when you have lost them, or when they have disconnected with you. That's when you can pivot and change your gains. You see, it's very important to sense the room, to know exactly what happens around you, to maintain that connection. Number 5, create a polished image. Okay, give your people that rest assurance that you know what you are talking about. That's why preparations become very, 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 very important in as far as executive presence is concerned. It doesn't just start in a room, but it starts way back, way back. And to make sure that even the time of arrival, you make sure that you keep time. So leaders, if you have any question, drop it in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe.